If you're Kylian Mbappe, surely it's the same situation next year as well. Messi's still going to be, Neymar's still going to be there.
True.
So then why aren't you signing a new contract if this is the great opportunity?
Well, no, if you're Kylian Mbappe, you're not signing a new contract.
Nope.
You're seeing that out. And the truth is, look at the two options that Kylian Mbappe has in front of him right now. Play alongside Neymar and Messi with PSG and go on a free transfer in 12 months' time to the club that you've said all along you want to join, or join that said club right now. I can't think of another time any other footballer has had two better options to weigh up against the other. So it's you just sit back, let the clubs figure themselves out, decide what they want to do, and you go with whatever they decide. Because the truth is, it's a no-lose situation for Kylian Mbappe.
But you have to have a position if you're the player. I know you're talking about the clubs agreeing on something, but if you're the player, you can push this one way or the other. And I know that.
I'm not sure that he has to. I'm not sure.
I don't think that he has to. I don't
other.
think he has to, but he has to participate in the decision. He can't just sit back and say, hey guys, you do whatever you want and then I'll just go wherever the wind blows. That's not quite the position that Kylian Mbappe is in. I think he should have more power in this than just allowing the clubs to decide for him.
Is there not a situation in which Kylian Mbappe might have a poor season? That he doesn't click with those two, that his leg falls off halfway through the campaign. Is that not a risk as well? Because Real Madrid will go, well, I'll tell you what, we got this money in the bank, you've gone rubbish, that big Norwegian guy's pretty good, we should get him in instead.
But if that's the mindset for Kylian Mbappe or any player at this sort of elite level, then why are they playing at all? Look, you love to play the game, you love to be out there, you love to compete, you love to be in the big stage, whether that's Real Madrid or PSG. You cannot go on the field thinking, guess what? I'm afraid of getting injured. If that's what you're thinking about, then the whole decision is already made. Everything is already gone for Kylian Mbappe. You cannot have that in the back of your mind and thinking to yourself, well, I'm going to go in there on this field trying to take care of myself and trying to be careful. That's how you get injured, actually.
Right.
You go, you play the game, and if you get injured, this is part of the reality of being a professional soccer player.
Totally agree. That will be Kylian Mbappe's mindset. That's not a concern. Every time you step on the field, you know that's a possibility, but no player ever... That doesn't ride on any player's minds. Also, from Real Madrid's perspective, this is not, in my opinion, this is not about Kylian Mbappe or Erling Haaland. That if things don't work out with Mbappe right now or next summer, that you go and get Erling Haaland. You look at Real Madrid right now, at that club right now, and if the opening game of the season is anything to go by, there's a lot of work to do there. There will be a lot of clubs in for Erling Haaland in 12 months' time at the price that he has to go for because of that release clause. How strong a position is it for Real Madrid to say we are bringing in the likes of Kylian Mbappe, we are building for the future, the best young players in world football in shaping this club to dominate for the next decade, in much the same way that they brought in Kaká and Ronaldo in the same summer. This is what we're doing again. Erling, how much would you like to be a part of this? I think that's a great selling point and a great position for Real Madrid to be in.
Jules, what do the fans make of this lack of commitment from Mbappe for the future to their club?
Well, we saw against Strasbourg in the game that Frank was at the Parc des Princes that they booed his name first of all, and then they obviously cheered when he scored or when he took part in the first two goals. But certainly, I think there's a bit of an issue with the fact that he hasn't extended the contract. I think the fear from the fans would be that he lives on a free and that nothing comes back to the club, which is the club that is his hometown. This is a club that has given him a lot, although they paid a lot of money for him at Monaco in 2017. But still, I think he's this idea that he could leave for nothing and go to Real Madrid, that would maybe not go down well at all with the fans. If he wants to go now and the two clubs have an agreement for 200 million euros, which is 50 million more than you've bought him for, although you would have to pay a bonus to Monaco if you do sell him this summer, by the way, 30 million euros. But still, you may profit on an incredible player who's given you four great years, although they wouldn't have won the Champions League with him. But still, I think that would go more easily than if he was going to leave next year for nothing at all after 5 years of even still great years. I think that's why the boos came from, for that more, the fear of losing him for nothing after everything the club has given him.
Frank, how's it going to play out, do you think?
I don't know. I think he's going to stay. I mean,
Yeah.
I was thinking of everything, guys. You said, guys, before, and you say what will be the thing to make it change and to make him leave. You know, Jules just explained that the profit of Kylian Mbappe for Paris Saint-Germain would be something around 35 million euros, which is nothing for Paris Saint-Germain, because they didn't win the Champions League with Kylian Mbappe, and to let him go for a 35 million profit overall, because they bought him like 100 million, they would have to give some money to Monaco. So it's almost nothing. And for Kylian Mbappe, he's already, well, his bank account is already full of money, so it's not like he's taking a risk, even if he gets injured, to go to Real Madrid and to not go to Real Madrid right now, to get injured and to lose all that money. You know, it would have been a question mark for myself, or maybe for Shaka and Ali, you know, during our career, because we didn't earn the money that he earned already. But for him, it's nothing. Well, it doesn't change his life. He's going to be a billionaire soon, and it's not going to be a problem. He has to think about football. And what is and Ali just mentioned it before, what he can go through this season can be historic. And I would take the bet. So it's why I don't see him leaving.
Right.
I don't see Paris Saint-Germain pushing him to get out, because there is no reason why.
La Liga. Stream every match on ESPN+.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.